Hello, hello everyone. I'm Jamie Trull, your favorite CPA and financial literacy coach. And today we are going to be talking about something a little different that doesn't relate to business finances. I know we normally are talking to small business owners here, but this advice can really apply to anyone. So we are going to be talking about teaching your kids about money. Now, this is something that is very, very much a passion of mine. It has been for a long time. I think it's very important to start instilling really early on the skills that are going to serve these kids well in their life. And I think sometimes as parents, we don't really know what to talk to them about. Maybe we didn't get that kind of lesson as a kid and we really wish that we had, but we don't know how to have these conversations. And so I am going to be bringing on a special guest here in a minute. I'm very excited about this special guest. And we are going to be talking about how to have these types of conversations and what types of things you can talk about at different ages with your kids. And let me tell you, it's never too early to start. Now, if you are a business owner and you are wanting to really teach your kids about money, you have a great opportunity to do that because you can hire your kids at any age to work in your business. You can pay them for the work that they do, and you get a deduction, and then you get to have those conversations with your child to help set them up for that financial future and teach them how to manage that money. So if that's something that you're interested in doing, then I definitely want you to check out the waitlist for my brand new Hiring Your Kids Toolkit. I'm so excited about this. This is something that people have been asking for. So go to jamietrull.com/hiring your kids. Join the waitlist because we're going to be doing a pre-sale to the waitlist at a special price. And once that's gone, it is gone. So it's coming soon. If you're watching this later, definitely still go to that same link and see if it is available for sale at this point in time, but I am so excited for it. So definitely check that out if you're a business owner that wants to really turbocharge your kids' understanding of finances. And now, without further ado, let's bring on my special guest for today. Okay, so I am here with perhaps my favorite guest of all time that I've ever had on this YouTube channel. To all my previous guests, y'all are amazing too, but I'm a little bit biased in this one. Who are you? Introduce yourself.
My name is Miles.
Yeah? Where do you live?
I live in Mommy's house.
That's correct. This is my son, Miles. And Miles, how old are you?
I am 9 years old.
That's right. So I feel like when we talk about kids and money and teaching your kids about money, I'm really big on the fact that no age is too young to start having conversations around this. So Miles, we've been talking about money for a while, haven't we?
Yeah, we've been talking about it for a while.
Yep. And I think it's really important because it's going to set you up to have some life lessons so that eventually, a long time from now, when you're out on your own, you're going to have a pretty good understanding of money. And we're going to continue to get more in depth as he gets older into the things that we talk about. But you'd be surprised at, how much your kids can really pick up. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, Miles, just to kind of give an example of some of the conversations that we have around money in our house. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So we'll start with this question. So first of all, how does a person make money?
Well, they make money by doing jobs, maybe like setting up a lemonade stand or just doing an ordinary job that a person would do whenever they get out of college.
Yep. So any kind of job. So like what other kinds of jobs are there?
Well, there are firefighter jobs.
Yeah. They make money.
Maybe like, I don't know if they make too much money, but maybe like a gamer.
Yeah, gamers can make money. That's true. Is that something you might be interested in making money doing someday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could also make money by doing a Coca-Cola job.
Throwback to mommy's old job? Mm-hmm. Yep. So there are lots of different ways to make money, right? Or having your own business is a way to make money. How do you make money?
I make money by doing chores.
Yep, you have your allowance. And then also, are you making money right now doing this? Yep. because Mommy hired you for the summer, didn't I? So you're working a couple hours a week for Mommy's business, which if you're interested in knowing more about that, I have something coming out soon that will help you learn how to hire your kids, get the tax benefits of it, and be able to set them up to have a great financial future. We'll get to that later. I'm a really big proponent of hiring your kids, and you can do that at any age if you own your business entirely. So that's one thing that I love, and it gives us a lot more opportunity to talk about money and help teach you how to manage that money, right? Yep. Okay, so another question, Miles. Once you earn money, what can you do with it? How many different things are there that you can do with the money you make?
There are 4 different things that you can do with money.
Okay.
And so the 4 different things are you can spend it.
Yep.
You can save it.
Yep.
You can donate it. And you can invest it.
And you can invest it. Okay. What kinds of things do you save for?
Well, sometimes I save up for a Nintendo game. And recently I saved up for a crested gecko.
That's right. So you got that crested gecko for your birthday, but you bought it?
I bought it for $100.
You bought it for $100. And you saved for a while for that crested gecko, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah. And was it hard to save for that? Did you want to spend that money right away?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I definitely did.
Yeah. So what motivated you to save it?
Well, what motivated me to save it was there is a bunch of cool things about a crested gecko, and that if you spend it right away, you might not get a better thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so you could spend it on a lot of things that like aren't as good, or you can save up and buy something that's even better. And so you knew you really wanted that crested gecko, so that motivated you, right, to keep saving. So Mommy and Daddy, rather than buying you the crested gecko, what did we do for your birthday?
Well, you bought me the enclosure for it.
Yep. So we said if you save up enough money, you can buy the gecko yourself, and we will buy all the supplies for it, which of course cost more than the gecko itself. But it was a great way to, give him that responsibility and something like a goal that was really tangible that he wanted to really practice saving and to practice that, self-control around spending, right? Yep. Was it worth it?
Worth it, definitely.
I love Yoshi. Yoshi is he's my favorite animal of this household because he's very easy to take care of.
And he's also super nice and cute.
He is super nice and cute. Maybe we'll have to, you know what, we're gonna get Yoshi after this. Maybe we'll put a video of Yoshi here in the middle so that they can see him.
Oh,
Should we do that?
Yeah.
We'll add Yoshi in. Here's Yoshi. Okay, so that's saving, and that talks about spending, right? So we know what spending is. Most people know what spending money is, but saving is a little bit harder. It might be a longer period of time. It might be short-term goals or slightly longer-term goals for saving. But what about investing? That's one I think that a lot of people don't really do a ton of or don't really understand a lot of, especially kids. So tell us a little bit about investing. What does it mean to invest? Let's say you're going to invest in the stock market. What does that mean?
Well, it means to buy a share or a part of a share of a company or several companies, and you get money whenever people like the companies.
So if those companies are making money, then likely your stock is going to go up in value, right? And then you get a little bit of that money, basically, right?
Yay!
So have you ever invested in stocks? At 9 years old? Oh, yeah? What have you bought?
Well, I bought 2 things.
Yeah. Okay. What have you bought?
Well, I've bought in a Roblox thing, which I have a lot of money on.
Yep. Let's see. Well, we're going to check your stock performance on your Greenlight account, which we love. But Greenlight allows you to invest right through there, right? And you can watch it on your app and see what your stocks are doing. So Miles loves to check in on his stocks. So we own Roblox. He has 1 share of Roblox, right?
1 share of Roblox.
And then what did you recently buy?
I recently bought a gaming company share. There was a bunch of companies that I bought half a share, part of a share of, and now a bunch of companies are giving me money.
Yeah, so you bought an ETF, an exchange traded fund, which has a bunch of different companies, right? You bought a gaming ETF, so they have gaming ETFs. So that's what he wanted. We're heavily invested on the gaming, but if you can read the shirt, like you can tell, that's kind of his thing. So it's pretty exciting to be able to do. So let's check your investments. Roblox, which we've had, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so, maybe a little longer. How much is that up percentage-wise?
50.21%.
50% this kid is up. I need him picking my stocks for me because I don't think I have any stocks that are up 50% in that period of time. But go figure, right? And your ETF, your video game ETF, how much is that up? And we just bought this one like a week or two ago, right?
It's up 1.89%.
Yep, 2%. So are they always going to go up?
No, they can go up for a bunch, and then they just go straight down. And that's not good.
So we saw that with Roblox, right? We bought it and it went up and then it went down and now it's going up again, right?
No, it never went down.
Did it not? I don't know. I think it went down at one point. But it can go either way, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we invest in something, do we do it for a short period of time, a long period of time? What's better?
Mostly a long period of time, because that has a better chance of going up than down, because every single day I bet more people and more people and more people and more people go on the game or whatever you have, and then they like it better.
So over time, the stock market in general goes up. So the longer you plan to invest, the more likely you are to be able to make money, right, Miles?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. Do you like investing? Is it fun?
It's super fun.
Even though you don't get to touch your money, right? Even though you can't take it out. I mean, you could, but you're not going to, right?
I'm not going to.
No. How long do you want to keep it in there?
Maybe I want to do it until maybe like 15.
Till you're 15?
Yeah, and then I'll see how much I made.
Maybe you can take it out, buy a car, or just leave it.
Or I could just leave it for like several years until I'm like maybe 30, and then I'll have a bunch of money.
That's true. Now let's talk about giving, because you mentioned that as one of the things you can do with your money. Why is that important?
Well, giving is important because it could be animal shelters all the way up to homeless shelters that you are giving money to, so that they have the opportunity to buy things that they need to survive. So like if you give it to a homeless shelter, then maybe they would get more food and money to the homeless people.
Yep.
Because they need a house and they need food and they need all the things that we need to survive.
So it's really important because we have, the things that we need. We're very lucky and fortunate to have the things that we need to survive. We have a home. We have food. We don't have to worry about that. There are a lot of people that need a lot of things. And so it's a really good idea to be able to help with the money that we make. What do you normally give to?
I normally give to animals,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, you do a lot of animals. And where do you find the different charities that you like to give to, Miles?
On Greenlight.
You can search and give directly through the Greenlight app. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Greenlight, because we've mentioned it a few times, haven't we? Do you like Greenlight?
I love Greenlight.
Yeah? How do you check your Greenlight balance?
I can check the balance that I've made at the top.
On your iPad?
On my iPad. At the top, it should say how much money you have.
Yep.
Right beside it is how much money you're saving. And below from how much money you have is you're investing, how much money you have invested.
Yep.
And on the one across from how much money you've spent is your allowance.
Yep. The thing that I like about Greenlight is it actually does come with a debit card. You don't use the debit card yet, except you did buy your crested gecko with it. So if we have something that he has saved for, he can go and actually buy it himself, which is pretty cool. But also you can just manage everything. So there's a parent profile where I can manage everything there. We can set up the percentages. So when you get your $8 a week allowance, it can automatically go to those 4 different buckets, can't it? Yep, so we have it set up so that a portion of it's going to go to spend anywhere, which means he just gets to spend it and buy what he wants whenever he wants. A portion will go to one of his savings goals, which you can set up specific savings goals. So he had an actual crested gecko savings goal. Do you remember what your very first savings goal was? Or one of your very first, I think? that you then requested money from me. He can send requests. Do you remember?
A Lamborghini?
Yeah. He set up a Lambo fund. That was the first thing that he did, and then requested like $100 from me for his Lambo fund, which I denied.
No, I requested 100,000.
Did you? I don't know. I denied the request, we'll say that. But he can send requests as well. And you can even give it to where, if grandparents want to contribute, they can do that too. So it's really cool, just the functionality that it has. So again, he can set up all of those different percentages, and it gives us a chance to really talk about, okay, how much should we, put in the giving bucket? How much should we put in the investing bucket? How much do you want to put towards your savings goals? And to allow him to be a part of that decision making and to be able to watch it really. I mean, our kids run everything through their apps these days. It's all about the apps, all about technology, right? We rarely are walking around with cash. So it's almost a way cooler version of a piggy bank, right?
Yeah, because you have a credit card. And you don't have to be like, okay, gotta get out my piggy bank, get all of my coins. Wait, I gotta count them up to see how much I have.
Yep, which you do have a piggy bank too, but a lot of times he'll give me the money that he gets from other places, and then I will put that money on his Greenlight account. So that's kind of how it goes.
Or I'll just give him you the money,
Sometimes.
and then I'll just buy it.
Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes that's true. Which you bought a game yesterday, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Game beast.
Where do people find out more about Greenlight? If they want to sign up for Greenlight, where do they go?
You go to JamieTrull.com/Greenlight.
Good job! High five. You got it. We had to practice that one a little bit. JamieTrull.com/Greenlight. It's on your screen right now. Hopefully you can go there, check it out. Why should they sign up using this link? This is my affiliate link, which means that every time you sign up, we get credit for that sign up, which we really, really, really appreciate. It helps to be able to fund creating more content for this channel. But why else should they sign up through our link?
Because, I get some money too.
That's true. So that's our arrangement. Miles is working with me this summer. And so for everybody that signs up on Greenlight, he gets half of that money. So he's very excited about it. So he's definitely watching to see how many signups we get. We really appreciate those of you that sign up through our link. It means a lot. And he will celebrate each and every time. More money for more Nintendo games. Yeah. And investing, right?
And investing.
Yes. Here are my last couple of questions for you, Miles. I really appreciate you being a guest today. We're going to do more with you this month. We're going to do more content with you because you're an awesome guest. And this is our month that's really around hiring your kids and teaching your kids about money. So you will see Miles again. Yay.
Yeah.
But I have a couple of questions about the cost of things. And we have not practiced this one. He does not know that this is coming. I'm just really curious to see what he says. So Miles, how much do you think, it's 2023, how much does it cost for a gallon of milk?
Maybe like $20.
$20? Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. How much do you think a new car costs? A regular, normal, new, not a Lambo. Normal new car.
$20,000.
$20,000. Okay, so $20 for a gallon of milk, $20,000 for a new car. And how much is a Nintendo game typically?
$60.
Yeah, you know that one. I wonder why. We gotta work on that a little bit. We'll work on that a little bit. We would be broke if milk cost $20, Miles. You drink a lot of milk.
Wait, what? It's not $20?
It's not $20 for a gallon of milk, thankfully. So, Miles, thank you for joining us. Was it fun?
Yeah, it was really, really, really fun to see everybody, and I hope that they really sign up.
You're doing the promo. What else should they do? They're watching this on YouTube. What else should they do? They should sign up for Greenlight. What else?
They should like and subscribe to my channel and Mommy's channel.
My channel.
And mine.
He does have a channel too. What's your channel?
It's called Miles from Home.
Mm-hmm. And what do you do over there?
I do a lot of gaming.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a lot of subscribers because not a bunch of people see my videos.
Yeah.
So
we need to work on some of those videos this summer. Get some more videos out. So go subscribe to Miles from Home, but also subscribe to this channel. We appreciate you. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye.
Thanks again for for joining us today. Definitely check out some of our resources that we talked about in this video, including Greenlight, especially if you want to support Miles and some of his savings and investing goals. And also check out the Hiring Your Kids Toolkit, which is coming soon. We're really excited to get that out, which is everything that you need in order to hire your kids, get the tax benefits, and be able to teach them valuable lessons about money.